my favourites early on to win this whole competition. I touted it at the Euros or after the Euros, after what I've seen, but I think that France, it could be their year. They just have a perfect combination of youth and experience. And I think the Euros, although they lost in the final against Portugal, it showed throughout how dominant this team can be up against some of the toughest opponents in the world. And the reason that this year is I think they're growing. Each of these players who we watched at the Euros take control of this tournament are growing. Now, I don't think Dimitri Payet is going to be able to, I don't know if he'll be able to continuously start, but when you look at the young players that's coming through the system now, like Mbappe alongside Paul Pogba and N'Golo Kante, and it's just France's squad in general consistently gets better with the years that these players are allowed to grow on. So that's why I think that it's going to be a tough test for any team that comes up against France, because the level that they're able to grow from the playing in the Euros, which I think is going to be still a sore spot for them in consideration with anything that they're playing at an international stage. They should have won that competition. It was on their home soil, and that's probably what made it hurt more, especially against a team that drew their way to the latter stages. And if someone was to ask me if Portugal have got another chance, of course they have. Like, they've proven that they're able to beat some of the best teams in the world by just being a all-round force defensively. And I think that anyone who is able to put up that strong of a resistance against their opponents and hit teams on the counter-attack are going to be a tough team to face. I mean, Chelsea have won Champions Leagues doing that. Jose Mourinho's teams have always been successful, and that's why I think one of the most viewed clips we had on TYT Sports' Facebook was on after the Euros, where I basically told people that you can't criticize a team for playing a strategy and seeing it work. That's what Portugal did, and it all depends on whether they're able to hit the ground running, or by that I mean get victories at least and get results to go through. You often see in these tournaments the teams that start very well often start to filter out. Germany were notorious for they used to do that until they finally got over the hurdle recently and won, of course, won the last World Cup. So as it gets closer, I'm going to obviously break down a lot more. Waiting for, well, I was initially going to say Jason and I were waiting to go to Russia. Maybe Rick and I will head out there once Dave, who's undoubtedly going to be sent this clip, who runs the finances at TYT, will see this and see the huge demand of 8 people on Facebook following us and be ready to send us out to Russia to cover this competition. So that's my brief analysis. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, I'll be back with hopefully a better short video, but I'm having some problems with the camera setup, so I have to deal with the live content.